Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. How is everyone doing tonight? Everybody's weekend, everybody's week, everyone's toy hunting week, as I guess. I know for most of you that have seen my recent toy hunt video, it went very nicely in regards to some liquidation stores. Very, very cool to find some newish stuff at liquidation stores. But I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone's healthy. I know I'm now kind of getting over some kind of allergy or a little bit of phlegm. Sucks. I hate that. But yeah, I, kids are back in school. They're bringing stuff home, maybe possible. But damn, I hope everyone's doing well. But let me know how your have been going. This past weekend, we did have our RetroCon show. It was on Saturday and Sunday. I was there on Saturday, so appreciate everyone who had, I guess, hunted me down, said hi, everyone a sticker. Saw a lot of new faces and other faces that we've seen during like the our run of the mill toy shows that are within New Jersey, Pennsylvania. So always nice to see. So I'm glad everyone that I got to see is doing well. Uh, we did get some cool stuff, old stuff from the show, which I'm happy with because I was really hunting for deals. Definitely hunting for and loose figures. I mean, if it was new and in box, perfect. Not, it's quite all right as long as it was in good condition. That's all I cared about. A lot of stuff there, and this is why the show is so good. You can go bin diving for figures from like $5 to $20, and it's so good. Some figures that people just want to part with, and they're just go. So I'm happy to kind of fill in some gaps of Marvel Legends that unfortunately had sold a while back, and now trying to re to get them back again and put back in the collection, but be selective with comic characters as well. But yeah, toy shows are awesome. Going through so many different vendor tables and just seeing what they have. Sometimes just finding stuff you haven't seen in a very, very long time. Stuff from your childhood. It's always cool to see. I'm always happy to go to a toy show. Let's see. But toy hunting, I mean, nothing really new. At least let me you guys have found anything from Walmart or Target, but I haven't seen anything new from Target. I and I've seen many posts about some new things, um, maybe wrestling, maybe some Black Series, but nothing, nothing new that I've seen in my area. It's okay. It's quite all right. I'm I can take a little break from that. And I know that the Blackheart wave will be showing up soon. I'm pretty sure of it. We got Have Pulse PulseCon this Friday. That's going to be pretty nuts. Um, There's going to be quite a few reveals as well. But today they had a reveal. My God. So we'll about that one. Outside of that, I don't know. That everything's been good so far. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's go into who is in our chat at the moment. Mark Rose, of course. How are you, sir? On NJ Tree, nice to see you over the weekend. Always said it, Darth Vader standard for any villain. Rest in peace, our Dark Lord. Yes, sir. I was very to hear that. Um, I know he's already up there in age, but it's those greats that it's sad to hear. So yes, of course. Sean Beatty, how are you? Four Feathers, what's going on? Rough Shot, how are you, man? What's going on? Jeff Morris, what's going on? Let's see. KJ Smith's here. What's up, man? How you doing? Manic Mike, how you doing, bud? Long live. Pleasure. We are all in your debt. And Rollkeeper, how you doing, man? Um, yeah, this has been a good week. If you did check out the tour, it was very cool for me that happily I was happy to find Doc in the wild, but at a liquidation store. So crazy. Absolutely crazy. JB, what's up, man? Robert's Infinite Realms, what's up, man? How you doing? Rest in peace, sir. Yes. Um, and I have that right here. Very, very awesome. Like, I was going to try to hunt this down at a Target. I started hearing that there's showing up at Walmart, and a good friend of the channel did find this at our local Target, and I knew I wasn't going to get at any time when he found it. So I was like, we'll see. We'll find it at some point. But hell yeah, $14.99. Good lord, it's such a crazy thing to just come across toy hunting, and liquidation stores are just incredible when you definitely see stuff like that. It's unbelievable. Manic Mike, Dragon Man, yeah, sounds good to me. It sounded good to me too. We will definitely go over that. Um, let's see. Double duty. Yeah, right. Are they still on? I'm still on. Uh just ordered Doc at GameStop, and then you find them at a discount store. I know, right? I'm very fortunate to absolutely have like this around me. It's crazy though how they just start popping up in my area. Um, but yeah, who would have thought, you know, they stores that just buy up salvaged items at and clearance items at from Walmart, Amazon is a big one too. So I have a liquor store that only buys from Amazon. They're over an hour away. So I don't really go in there. But when I'm in that area, I will definitely check it. But it's not a lot of toys and from one of my videos, when I did find something that I absolutely wanted, it was a brick in a box. It was basically swapped figures in there. So I was like, forget it. It's not near me. I'm not gonna try to keep checking there. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. Probably find the stinger. But the stinger, I don't think it's not going to show up at like a Target or Walmart. So these liquidation stores practically buy from warehouses of Target and Walmart. So highly doubt it. If it does show, that would be the wildest thing ever. So I will absolutely grab it for the case. Tonight I do have some recent pickups. So the stuff from Walmart, and a little bit of the pickups too. So if we get to it, we'll see what kind of time we have. But I'm very happy to open up like the Walmart exclusive stuff that just recently shipped out. So looking forward to trying out Venom, checking out this Xavier. That's gonna. But let's get into uh to Toy Arc, because Toy Arc, I typically check this stuff out for toy news. Let's see. Mike, what is it? Big Lots was supposed to be a type of Ollie's, but yet never mind. Yeah. Big Lots, I it's weird. Is Big Lots is like their own thing. I don't know. I don't know what their distribution is, because they do get some stuff. Rarely Hasbro now. It's mostly Mattel stuff, but I don't know. I have stopped going to Big Lots ever since like I kind of, what was it, like 3 or 4 years ago. They just really don't get stuff in, and when they do, it's like back at regular price. Not even going to attempt it. All right, thing of Toy Arc because it's one of the more recent things that have been face, so to speak. Dragon Man from Marvel Legends. We did see a prototype of Dragon Man during San Diego Con, when Dwight was basically holding it and comparing another like regular 6-inch figure, which the massive. It's an enormous figure. Uh, I know bits and pieces about Dragon Man. I know he's basically like a synthetic android, but gets used a lot by villains. Like he's very susceptible being taken over, being taken control of. But I don't think during when he was created, he didn't have like the minds, like he wasn't educated in a way. So he's just takes over. But yeah, that's really what it is. Dragon Man has been a good guy, bad guy, but a bad guy for the wrong reasons because, villains for his mind and then he's used. He's been with Fantastic Four original team, um, X-Men, Avengers. He's interacted with every Inhumans. Um, what else? I think that's yeah. There's a lot. I think he's with the Future Foundation at the. Um, so he's. I think. God, who was it? Valeria. Valeria. Yeah, Valeria Richards was the one who was able to enhance his brain, I guess, and now he's has more intellect. I think. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to remember about Dragon Man. So there was a time when I think one of the villains, like a mastermind or I forget, master schemer, I don't know, like tried to duplicate him. And so there was an army of men. So you could possibly army build this guy too. It's funny. You can mess around with. But this alone as a single character, it's amazing. I know for those who've had the toy bin, that was a lot of grails for people. Really wasn't for me because I knew of Dragon Man, but I was just like, I don't really need him in the collection. But now here we go. Whole new figure, enormous figure. Not a HasLab. And there was a lot of discussion about how much will this figure be. And it's a very big figure. 10 inches tall, 18 and a half inches wide because of his wings. It's large. It's a very large figure. There were parts of me like, there's no way it could be HasLab prices. God forbid if it was. And there was I talked to like NJ Tree about this, and then it's like, if it's 200, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Giant Man was $200, and there's no way you can justify a $200 price of figure to Giant Man. So I was saying, God, worst case scenario, 150. And I would very much question myself, would I pay $50 for a 10-inch figure with, very little? I know it's a whole new sculpt and everything, but I don't know. That's kind of crazy. And I was not expecting day that they would reveal it and at the same time set it in order. It was a huge surprise to me. I woke up and said I had work last night, so I woke up a lot later than most people. Saw some chats about this, and I'm like, "What is this? What's going on? What did I miss?" And he's already up on. He's up on Hasbro Pulse. It's crazy. So it's all the price, $84.99. That is wild. 899. Far less I thought it would be. I'm okay with 84.99. I mean, all new sculpt. It's a pretty substantial size. I mean, what the hell was that? The last I already forgot his name. That green like character from the Avengers. God damn it. Super Adaptoid was what, $70, $5. That was a ridiculous price for a reused figure. Ridiculous price. So for it to be selling at Ollie's for $20, there you go. So this being 85, I'm like, okay. Is it too high? I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I would love a lower price. Absolutely would love a lower price for this. It's just so crazy to think that that was going to be the price. I would have never thought that. Absolutely not. But I'm glad that it is that price because I can afford it. It's not bad, and I won't get charged for it until it. So that's even better. Until it ships, that's when we will. That's when we will get charged for it. So that's pretty damn awesome. Snyder, Big Lots at Defense. Oh yeah, I do remember that. But that was because what? Ollie's was $7.99. Burn Factory was $7.99. So that's pretty nuts. Um, going into bankruptcy. Well, oof, they definitely have. I thought Dragon Man would be around 125. Surprised. I'll get him though. Tad bigger would be great for me. I'd have to see it again. I'd have to see the scale wise again. I'm not too sure much about this character or have any attachment to him. He looks, but is a pass. Pit in the future. That would be crazy. But I don't think so because Pit was Image Comics. I don't think they would ever do that again. I highly doubt it. That Super Adaptoid was on clearance at my Disney store for 20. See, there you go. There you go. I Super Adaptoid at Disney, but at a employee discount price. So I paid 45 at the time, but that was at the time when it was released. I mean, it's been well over a year. So getting for 20, that's awesome. Good for you. Finding it at Ollie's too, but uh, when Ollie's, it's just amazing. I am very sorry about this mic. I tried to reduce the bandwidth on my computer so that way these sounds don't occur, but me off that it's still happening. Okay, so on this guy. There's the back. Is that two sets of wings? Two sets of wings. Oh, okay. Two sets of wings. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Now I know this is just a render, and I don't know the full color of what he should be because the inside of the I I'm assuming could be a different color, but then again, it could just be all purple. And there you go. There's another image. So of course, there you go. Okay. A lot of sculpting, of course, in this entire body. That's pretty crazy. And there's Reed big up to his elbow. And this guy's much larger than any other Marvel legend, I guess. Any other bigger Marvel Legend? Let's see. Pinless, double joints, even has fly. So butterflies are nice to see. So there's a pair of glasses, a book. So that's the intellectual side of them. Is that a bendable tail? Okay, so more collapsed wings is one color, you know, or that's just if I'm guessing it's just the render. So maybe it will be colored. The tail. I'm assuming you can. I can't. Well, yeah. I'm assuming. Then you know what? Maybe it's in the description. Let's see here. Uh, Premium articulation, articulated tail, head, jaw, tongue, shoulders, arms, legs. Okay, and the toes. Okay, there you go. I didn't know the jaw and the tongue were articulated. Animated android. There you go. Superpowered android Dragon Man imbued with life to battle the Fantastic Four. Yeah, the imbued with life from the cosmic automaton, Cosmos automaton. I think that's what it was. Yo, Dragon Man. And I did have, I think I had Hasbro Pulse up. Yep, there you go. Hasbro Pulse. Pre-order now. $84.99. Yeah. I know. Was there read more? Was there an end date? I'm trying to remember that. Not there. I thought there was. Okay. We can leave that alone for us to see. Let's see. Where do we go? Acting Havoc. What's up, man? How you doing? It will be 110 Canadian. God damn. Okay. I got Super Adapter for 25 with Joe Fix It for the same price. Nice, man. That's good. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Love those crushed platinums that have. Yeah, right. That's amazing. Just very surprised to see that. All this needs is a deeper paint scheme. Okay. Brian King, what's up, man? Um, let's let's see. What's next? What's after this? Oh yes. Jada Toys Fighter with the new wave that should be out by these two November. I heard Cammy's first within October, November, and then DJ should be November, and then Guile should be like February. So that's that wave. So we'll see what happens with this, but that's pretty awesome. They're up for pre-order now. Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and anyone else who is pre-ordering this. $24.99. Ship dates in October. Okay. Ship dates in October. Let's check them out because I'm again, I'm a big fan of Street Fighter. Of course, I am now a fan of toys because of them making these Street Fighter figures. My DJ. Let's see. So things we've seen of these two characters was from San Diego Comic-Con. That's it. But these are the promotional pictures, so I'm all for it now. Of flame effect here. Oh, that's cool. You could take take it, put on its side as a vertical. Very cool. It looks like the range is very nice on DJ. The fly joints looks like you can absolutely get to those points. Oh, he's got a chain. It looks like his hair is articulated too. Very cool. 2 head sculpts. The thumbs up finger. Awesome. And we got Cammy. Absolutely will pick this one up. She does have articulated hair, so you can move those ponytails. Ball waist, diaphragm joint. That's a new head sculpt or a second head sculpt too. Very cool. That effect for kick, which can also probably be for cannon drill, cannon spike. This is the same pose that I have my Storm Collectibles figure, which is, I love posing that one around. That one is awesome. That's definitely balanced very nicely. Look at that. You can cross her arms, so that's cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. There you go. 2 head sculpts, another pair of hands, effect. I like it. I really do. Really, really do. Man, oh man. I pre-ordered Cammy. I can wait. I did too. I can wait for DJ. I pre-ordered a pretty while ago. I actually pre-ordered through one of my international sites just to see what would happen. Because if they get theirs early, that would be pretty damn cool. I did DJ much playing the game. Oh, he was very cool to play. He was a very cool character introduced for Super Street Fighter 2. Very, very cool. Zero memory of DJ Cammy, I at least remember. Might pass on DJ though. We all know why Cammy is most remembered. Of course we do. Of course we do. Let's see here. Let's exit out of this one. Star Trek. More Star Trek figures from Hyatt Toys. Wow. Chekhov. Oh, I remember him. Got it. Let's see. Oh, there's a New York Comic Con exclusive announcement. That's pretty crazy. I didn't even notice this. That's a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. Oh, damn it. I don't have a Vegito from Figure Arts. Oh. God damn it. New York Comic Con exclusive. So that's pretty cool. I don't have a Vegito. I really don't. It's all Goku. It's all Vegeta. But damn it. What's going on? What the hell fell? Uh let's see. Will come with translucent blue hair, pearlescent paint seen on the SDCC 2024 exclusive and some others in the past year. Okay. Yeah, I could see that pearlescent paint. So the translucent blue hair, that's not bad. I've before on the other Figure Arts, I may have one or two that have that translucency. Um, but Vegito, sh- yeah, I would love to do that. And it's cool because I'm not concerned about it, or because uh, Bandai will do the pre-orders of it online, meaning you can order it on the website to be picked up at New York Comic Con. I have to just wait in line and see if I can get it at the show. I can just line because I already paid for it and just pick it up. So the benefit that Bandai kind of created for their events where you can just have that pre-order and just pick it up at the show. So I have no worries about picking this up. So that's awesome. I can't wait to. Now, when Bandai has leftovers, typically by Sunday, they will open it up to the public and start selling them. And that's actually not too bad either. That's where all the flippers will start picking it up so they can start selling it. It's not surprising. It's happened before. Let's see. McFarlane Batman 66. Now you guys know I'm a McFarlane collector. Um, I'll cherry here and there. I've never bought any of these 66 figures. It's they're being done, and I'm actually it's actually cool that he's continuing this line, and he's just bringing more and more characters from 66. I thought it would probably be done by like the first two waves, but no, he's really a lot more characters for this wave and more vehicles too. Just recently saw, I think it was a bat and a bat cycle, but here Batgirl has a bat cycle, which I forgot. I remember watching this as a kid, and that's pretty crazy to see. And you know what, as a kid, you don't really think about it, but this type of quirky type of look for superheroes and villains. And look at Bat Cycle. It's so crazy. And for them to pose Batgirl sitting like that on the motorcycle, there's no way, based on the articulation of this character, that it's actually straddle properly on the bike. So of course they're gonna have her sit like that. It's hilarious. And I think there was an image of her on, oh, maybe not. I thought there was Wonder Woman. What the hell? Was Wonder Woman ever on the show? Or is this like just the concept of what Wonder Woman would have looked like on 66? That's so crazy. There's this Batgirl. Yeah, look at there's no way. It is not possible to. Oh, this was the image. I passed it already. There's no way she's actually straddling that motorcycle with that articulation. That's funny. I don't know who this is. It Clock King? It is Clock King. Oh, okay. And this Batman, why is he red? It's like an anal one. And Joker's red. Hmm. Hell. Like I said, it's cool that he's continuing the line. I just never thought there would be so many characters for it. Target Geek Out Fall Week 2, Super 7 Deluxe. So I heard about this, about these Super 7 figures, but they're not the ultimate. and they're just less accessories for less money, I guess. But what is this? So Lion-O action figure, the 7-inch scale, of course, but that is a whole lot less. For 35 bucks, it's still a lot. 35 bucks and you're only going to get like 1 to 2 accessories. Godzilla 89. Okay. And Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, that's so this is the thing. Deluxe up. I don't know. Let's get look. Super 7's reaction figures alone are expensive. $20 for that barely 5-point articulation for 20 bucks is outrageous to begin with. You're going to charge $35 for this, which is a step in the right direction, but there's still not enough to just have that little accessories. I don't know if we could talk about that, but that's just nuts. I can't really gauge on the the Godzilla figures. I'm not sure. I've never bought Godzilla figures, so I couldn't really determine if whatever price point that they have that at a good price point. I'm not sure, but there's a it's like for for the 20 extra dollars, I would go for Ultimate figures just because I get a plethora of accessories, and I give them all the credit for having very unique and very many for those $55 figures, but that $55 is definitely a high price point for it. If that was all like 35, now you're in the realm of NECA, because NECA, amazing and a ton of articulation. I mean, a ton of accessories, a ton of access for 35. That's just what is this Super 7 Super Cyborg Batman 89? What is this? Why is Super doing a oh, it's the Super Cyborg line. Okay. That okay. But why? Why doing this? I know the Super Cyborg line. It's a weird for me, it's a weird collectible. I know it's the Transformers, but the 89 Batmobile can take apart the front. What is it's 13 inches long. So you could use I'm going to assume you can use a figure for it. Huh. God, how much is this? I can only imagine. 125. How much was McFarlane? 80? I don't I do not know. Okay. Last one here. Inhumans. So this went up for pre-order sometime last week. Last Monday, last Tuesday, something like that. 70 $70 for these two. Lockjaw Crystal. do want to keep going with the Inhumans, of course. So it was definitely a must for me. Lockjaw was not because I got Lockjaw. I got Lockjaw, the Mezco one, and I love that one. Really good. It's a really good, you know, large size with light up eyes, and light up tuning. No, just light up eyes. Sorry. Um, I don't. I did not pre-order this yet. Yet, I'd like to because I definitely want to get Crystal. But of course, there are people who don't even want Crystal. You could buy it loose, and I won't have to buy, spend the money to get, also Lockjaw. Now, this Lockjaw has some goods and bads with it because it has an alternate, which is nice. That's a very cool feature for it. The Mezco does not have that, and the Mez also does not have the hind legs that sit down or the tuning fork where you can swap it out. So there are some goods with this one. I, man, $70 for this. So 25, 25 for Crystal. So now you got, man, that's a lot. You know what? It's a build a figure, but no, it's not a lot. Well, no, it is a lot, but maybe it's just because I already have Lockjaw. Want to pay the $70 price. So that's my gripe there. Will I do it? I'm not I'm not there yet. I don't know what's going to happen. I could maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I have not been in the chat for a bit. Let me kind of back into it so I can get caught up. But Big C Richie, how are you, man? Means we need to start checking targets pretty soon for the Jada. I bet the next couple weeks. Oh yeah, absolutely. I see DJ. I will absolutely pick it up, but I don't think I'll pre-order it. That's where I'm at the moment. I knew they would reuse this Vegito figure. Yeah, of course they would. Matic Mike, absolutely, But I'm in the position of I don't have one, so why not get a newer version? So there's me. AZ200's Guild. What's up, man? How you doing? Also, where's Guile? Guile, I know he will be next. Come, he's not. June from Jada Toys said February more, so that's probably what's going to happen. Disavowed, how you doing, man? What's up? Let's see. DJ Ga. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, last one. Did you get Walmart Venom? Already $55 on the aftermarket. Oh, I got it. $55. Yeah, we saw him at the toy show this past Saturday. At least $50. So crazy, right? Uh, let's see. P Bandai can stock ordering window as well. Oh, they do. Yes, they do. But it's funny how P is a second stock order because look at San Diego Comic Con when when those exclusives were for P Bandai. I don't understand how P Bandai it's a pre-order to ship next spring. I don't know the logistics of that because just had them in San Diego. And if you were in New York, Tomation Store had the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives as well, year anniversary of opening the store. So, which is a huge accomplishment for a Tamashii Nation store to be open for over a year in New York, in Times Square, and they had the San Diego Comic Con exclusives. But yet can pre-order through Bandai, and you won't get it till next spring. That's wild to me. Can't wait for Sagat. Absolutely. One currently unavailable. Interesting. 66 is my jam. Watched it as well. Let's see. Happy No NECA in the fall kick out. It should be. The Super 7 Ultimates line was not being justified with its MSRP, though. They are a great way to sell to the masses. Very true. It's absolutely true because it was funny to start seeing the Ultimates line. Very few of them at Best Buy, at Walmart. It was very selective of what they got in. But these are definitely a to, you know, get them into stores. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I guess the more educated us of figure collectors will look at it and be like, yo, that's a lot. That's expensive for very. The Super 7 Godzilla figures are only great for those who are not going to be paying the SH prices. And of course, there is Hayano. So you're very true. But you will not see Monster Art or Haya at a Target or a Walmart. So for 7 to have that market, it's good on them. And those that don't know about SH Figure Arts or SH and Haya. 35 and one or two accessories. Well, it's always gonna be a pass for me. I'm not a Super 7 collector. $30 and 2 to 3 accessories, maybe. 20. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, $30, 25, I could say okay. Venom Bite, rest in peace, Thulsa Doom. I did not know. Manic Mike, Mesco Mobile are still cheaper than Super 7s. What? I want Crystal, but not willing to pay that much for an extra. See, that's where I'm at. That I haven't did a pre-order as of yet. The weapon, what's up, man? I want Crystal. Cammy. Nolan collects. What's up, man? How you doing? I'll see you at Con, I hope. Tree. NYCC exclusive, probably need a lottery for it, how it was in the past with SH Figure Arts. I hope not. I hope they do like they did last year, because that would be much, much easier. You think February, March for Guile. He was announced with Cammy, and yes, he was. I was thinking not far behind. Maybe he goes up next week. It's possible. He could just on a delayed pre-order, which is why they didn't have him set up yet. But watching, the San Diego Comic-Con interviews, June said February, March. So that's why I'm not concerned in a way, because he said it. So I'm assume the pre-orders later. SH Shikamaru, really? I wonder when Man is going to be released from jail. That I don't know. That would be a cool one too. Bret Hart on Raw is crazy. Is he on Raw? Wow. Also, how could anyone not have gotten Venom? He was up for pre-order for like a month, and did they not think he was going to be a good? That, you know what? That's always a question. People, you know, they'll get the FOMO after they hear the good things about it. It happened. I mean, look at how HasLabs are. When people starts getting a Sentinel, then I didn't order it, and they start buying the crate, because it happens all the time. From Conan. Oh, that's right. Okay. See you in New Jersey. Oh, it's awesome. Very cool. Is the wife coming too? Contemplate this on of whoa. John Cat. Really? T minus 2 hours. Rattlers. Yes, right. 2 more hours, or an hour and 59, and my card will be charged, and I am already prepared because I already transferred to pay for that. I'm so excited, and let's pull that away because that HasLab, here it is. 25,491 backers. 3 out of 3 tiers unlocked. And I think the Baroness third tier was unlocked, I think it was Friday. I believe it was Friday. So you basically had 3 more days to basically put your order in. 1 hour, 57 minutes left. That is, we all knew it'll fund close to the end of it. Absolutely. I think the price. So of course I'm a Hasbro Pulse member now. I saved on shipping because shipping to me was $27.99. So I saved money on that. I think I already made up my $50 Hasbro Pulse price, member price of $50. I already, because this was a $28 shipping. My my Sentinels, I saved, I think, about $10, and I think there was another one. But I'm pretty much made up my membership price. Happy with that, and I'll be ordering more from Pulse because there'll be more exclusive in there. But $324.99 with tax, I think my total was $345. So set. Airborne Squadron Patches. That will just stay in the box. The mere fact that we freaking got that as a tier, I cannot believe they allowed that in the first place. Knowing what the entire action figure community will say, uh, I you can't change their mind. It is 14,000 backers for the Gunner, and then of course 8,000 backers for the Baroness. And so reached 18,000, we got our Baroness, and we have 25,500 backers. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. And this is a practically 34 long and 32 inches wide. It's nearly 10 inches tall. So nearly 10 inches tall. So that is basically a Dragon Man in terms of height. I did not know this will do that. There's the pilot. These 2 cluster bombs, 2 70-millimeter precision guided launchers, quick thrust short range missiles, electro optical renegade, thermonuclear bombs, and 2 bomb racks, which hold 6 guided bombs. Well, that's neat. A bomb rack. There's our stand. I wish the stand could have been a bit taller to get more and for displaying it. Okay, so there are some propulsion effects, which is nice to see. There's all those missiles that I kind of like spouted off. The the pilot actually has quite a few, like 2 helmets and mask accessories. Let's see. Here we go. The Rattler Gunner, an alternate head. and Baroness. Very cool. Look at that. There's 3 different hair sculpts. And of course, the mask, the helmet. Very cool. I don't know. I'm a backer. So we're getting everything. That's all that matters. And then there was one thing I forgot about last week was Ramen Toy with this new economical vans. That's I think it started pre-orders sometime last week or maybe a little bit over a week. So 4 versions of this. Uh, I I do like it. I really do, and I think I'm gearing towards the Raider. Uh, Now we are also in early bird pricing window. The early bird pricing window is up to October. October 1st is the last day where you would have early bird price, and that is a pretty big deal in regards to early pricing. Uh, where is here we go. Let's see right here. So there's the basic white and black as $99. Now here's the problem. It is going to be internet shipping, and these are big boxes. So if I think internet shipping for this size box is probably between $40 to $50. You're basically saving your money on shipping if you think of it that way. Just look at it from that type of price point because look at the price. The basic black and white are typically $145. So that's already a $50 discount. And that goes the same with the Raider. The Raider I like too. That's $160, but the early bird price is $110. Now, when you think about it, if you miss out on the early bird and you pay $145, you better keep in mind shipping for that will be $40 to $50. And let's just say it's $50. Now you're paying the van for $195. So versus the 145. So I guess that's where you're really looking at that. You're saving on shipping. At least that's where I'm kind of facing how this money is going to be played out. Um, this the basic, which you can easily paint and do what you want with it. There's quite a bit that you can get out of it. I mean, it's 8 long, 7 inches wide, and 7 inches. So it's 18-inch long. Uh, there are functioning doors, and there's an interior too. So that's not bad for a basic type vehicle or van. Yes, I mean I do like that basicness too, but about the Raider, it actually comes with these accessory packs, so to speak, to make it more looking like armored. So you have this over the windshield. You have what are those called? Like a guard. Comes with a push bar, overhead lights, spoiler, and armored windshield guard. So yeah, that makes it a little bit more. It looks good like that. Like you can see it kind of flip back and just a basic black van, and then you have it pretty much armored up. So that still looks really cool in black too. So I like the black color. The and I like that simpleness. The other one, which was is it the recoil? We all know what this symbols. The recoil definitely looks good, but I have no attachment to the A team. So it's it's got everything there, and I'm sure it's all parts, and I think they're all held on by magnets. So it's actually very cool. It's not like just magnet magnetized on there. Um, or correct me if I'm thinking differently, but the recoil's cool. It's just there's paint on it, so this is more expensive. I don't know. I think if I were, I'm more than likely going to do it towards the end of the month because I'm a rattler tonight. So we'll see what happens. There's just so much going on with these new vehicles and pre-orders, and especially with that's going to be this Friday. So yeah, we got a whole lot going on. It's just pretty nuts to see some of this stuff when it comes out. And A had said that these vans will be shipping in January. How crazy is that? That's a quick turnaround for something like this. Very, very cool for that to happen. Let's see. Brian King, I send for my pile of loot with my 2 stingers and buy stuff again. Right. Rattler's cool, but a huge plane that I will have to stay in the closet. Nope, that thing. So here's where I'm at with it. I'm not going to have a place for it either, but it's going to hang. I'm going to make it hang from the ceiling. I'm going to make a nice structure to make it hang from the ceiling. That's where I'm at. I like the pick Hasbro put out with the vehicles today. Oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool to see. Nice comparisons. Very, very nice. I would have invested in this GI Joe HasLab. Would have came with the shelf or tough. I like this version of the. Oh, it looks great. Definitely does. That Raider Punisher van is a must for me though. Can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. Need a van for my Punisher. Yeah, especially for that new Punisher from the 2-pack. It's gonna look great. Recoil and white van for me. The white van is a custom bound. Wow. All three for you, man. That's wild. Yeah, the Raider seems the way to go. Really want the recoil. Did we just become best friends? I pre-ordered the white van. That's awesome. I like the white van. Really do. I think that's where I'm torn at. I do like van, but I like the what the hell did I call it? What is it called again? Um I like the oh my god, the Raider. I like the Raider because it's got all those other parts too. I do like it, but do I need it? Do I need to make it look like that? Am I making a Punisher van? Is that going to be his vehicle? That's where I'm at. But the white van is just cool as a white, in knowing whatever I could use it as background or something. I don't know. There's a part of it. I think I'm like more so the Raider. That's that. Let's stack our beds. I kind of went overboard and got one of each of the black ones. Wow, good for you, man. Who will make our weapons racks though? Who will indeed? I have no idea. 44, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, I can figure. Yeah, I know. A lot of people do, but you know what? It's a villain. Need villains on your shelf. I'm getting the Raider, but I'm torn on also getting one. See that? Bushwhacker is trash to me too. 4 feathers. You guys don't love his girthy, veiny arm cannon. It's so crazy. Okay, so I think that's it in regards to what I was to just talk about with toy news. Um, there's there's always going to be toy news. It's just how it is. What are we going to buy? Who knows? All right, knife. We're going to cut these retro cards open and see what we got going on here. And I kind of blocked it all because we're going to much open. Yeah, there's Xavier. I'm going to open up the Carnage. I didn't get to open it yet. And I absolutely want to open it. See the differences between the two, which I completely forgot to bring the. But yeah, so Carnage, if you guys remember, I did find this one half off as well for $14.99, which is always nice to see. And this was during the time when when it was when Target was messing up with their street dates, which is insane to do so in the first place. Let's move you out of the way. But Doc, let's open Doc. I am so happy to this figure now. Let's see. All right, let's move a couple of you guys down. And why are you not? Maybe it's because I have this in a weird position where my phone is. But yeah, we'll mess around with it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Doc. Let's see. This wave was a good wave. I did get this whole wave. There you go. There was only one more figure that I needed, and Disavowed was able to have that. And that was Naugahyde. So yeah. All right. We have Doc going on. Very cool. Here's the stretcher. I was always leery about the stretcher because, first of all, I thought it looked really small. But who's to say? I'd have to see it in person. All right. Goes up. What do we got? Not really weapons, but then again, I don't know. What is this? I don't know what that is. This is cool though. A flare gun? I like that. That's nice to see something. It's different, right? It's definitely different. And there is the holster. I guess that will fit in the center of him. He's got a similar vest like that army soldier. Just pop accessories on and off of him. There's his helmet. And looks like a mech and another flare type of thing. And of course, his glasses. It's nice to see. Throw that out. This is cool. I like how it can be folded. That's a neat idea, I guess. This actually has a peg, which is who would have thought? Now the figure will kind of stay in place by using that peg. That's pretty interesting. So you could do that. Having straps though, you sculpted straps on there, but it would have been nice to actually have functioning straps. Would have been a nice touch. So not bad. It's okay. It just looks small to me. Now I know Gridiron has something. I never bought anything from Gridiron, so I don't know. That one was a nice touch, I guess. So that is a small opening here for me to insert this on. What was it? Was it the same from figure I did? But it does work pretty good. Why are you rocking back and forth? Oh, that's why. There's something underneath it. My bad. There you go. Can you even still wear the glasses for this? Here we go. KJ rated. Oh, I was right there. I use a very thin kitchen knife to open my retro cards, go between the two pieces of cardboard with I could. Oh, good. Can fit his glasses in there. This pouch popped off. I like the idea of these pouches. It's not bad, but it does get in the way and it will probably fall out. So he definitely has more accessories considering you can take these pieces off and maneuver them in different areas. Like you can this pack, I guess you could put right there. That's not. Look at that. There's even a larger one on the back. So do that too. But this one is also, you could, I guess you could put this in the front, and that would be for flare gun. That's just weird putting it there. You could put it on the back. That's, yeah, just like so. Because then this is small enough to fit right here, and it's not really in the way. I guess that might be an idea. But this, yeah, I don't know what, maybe this is like a medical device of some kind, but you can holster it. I don't know. I really don't know. 2-packs are hit or miss. My Venom today, and the card was bent to hell, but not Professor X. At least you're doing it. Flare gun. Okay. I think it's a taser. Okay. Taser. That makes sense. I can see that. I don't have my dock yet, but I have the gridiron upgrade for him. Gridiron makes some legit items, and the quality is impressive, but they can be costly. I know the pricing. The pricing is very costly, and that's probably why I don't buy any. Not that I wouldn't or would. I would buy, but it's just it is costly. Push the helmet to one side, it will make a gap, and then do the same on the other side. Gotcha. I think that I'm going to throw up now. Thanks. What? uh, let's see. Put the larger one on the back and flare in the back and lower. Put the large on the top back. Okay. And flare. Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. You're saying like that? Yeah, that's possible. I'm ordering the gridiron wheels for the Vamp and Stinger. This one. Oh, that's awesome, man. I know, man. I know, man. How you doing too? What's up, bud? KJ said taser. Let's see, man. Definitely look up. Yeah, they look really cool. I really like my, but I'm tempted to super glue those silly pouches into his vest so they don't keep falling off. Yeah, because with that, I forgot. It's that army soldier thing. Um, I know what you mean. See, these pouches, they just that's of its arm. But I get it. It's fine what it is. Yep, looks the best. Making a Cloverfield box opening segment. Cool. I'm happy to finally have a Doc figure. I never had a Doc figure when I was a kid, so this is still really cool. Could this peg in the back of him was what it was for? So he could carried around when I don't know. Hey, not bad. It really isn't bad. I guess I can have him hold it for the time, just like so. What is wrong with you? My God. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. 34 minutes. Yep. Are you back in it? I don't ever asked you. I'm not sure. I know I am. All right. Xavier. Lord. I got to open up this comic again just so I could see. Because I was used to the different colors from Wolvers, and I know it was like a maroon or purple, like a purple color. That was the colors that I was used to, or like a gold helmet. I don't know. I don't remember. I had to open up the book again. I have it. I have my 275 cover. Where is it? Somewhere in there with the rest of my comic books. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's quite the plastic smell. Holy. G.I. Joe is still and will always be the best of the best from Hasbro. Yes, they are. They are incredible. I didn't sell. Oh, well, good for you, man. I've never ordered him, and now Walmart is and it has some up. Does it really? Wow. Okay. So he's got a pair of fists. He's got a pair of relaxed hands, and this alternate head sculpt, which looks amazing. I know it's smiling, but it looks amazing. So I know how basic of a figure this is, and I get it. I don't. It's basically it looks like a Spider-Man body, but it looks updated. Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like the Sunfire slash Spider-Man 2099 and the new Ant-Man figure from the 2-pack, but it's updated because pinless now. So that's an improvement on it. Uh, it's a basic buck. It really is. Oh, this does come off. Okay, so the whole cape can come off. The only thing right now I see it, the head, the eyes didn't make it all the way up. It's sculpted in there. It's not painted. The eyes are sculpted in there, but I don't know if you can see that, but it's not to the mask's eye hole level. It's just slightly lower. So it doesn't make it all the way through. That's unfortunate. Definitely is. Cover had Xavier with a plum and yeah, exactly. But there were different covers as well as inside the comic panel itself. There was this color format. And that's why I need to open up again to try and remember because I can't remember. Says sold and shipped by Walmart. Yep, I I knew it, and I knew that would happen. Does everyone need this Xavier? No, they really don't. This is the Xavier everyone needs. Absolutely. Uh, I heard new pre-orders for that re-release again, so that's there you go. But this head sculpt, this is a nice head sculpt. It's kind of freaky looking because of the smile, but nice. head sculpt. I like it. Um, very. Yeah, see, look, you can definitely just take that off right there. There, you have an Xavier. A variant of Xavier. All it needs now is a GP slot custom. Ooh, yeah. A custom cape would be nice. It wouldn't be too difficult because you could definitely yeah, you could cut this out. You can definitely cut this out where the blue is, and you'll be able to attach a soft goods cape to it. Bad. There is paint on this cape. There's like 3 colors. I think it's a blue plastic, there's a light blue, and then there's some blue to kind of help. So, okay, they did with the paint. This blue lining though is kind of silly because it's like an energy that's supposed to be surrounding him. Um, but yet they made it look like blue paint lines, and it's in the mask too. It has those blue lines all over the place. So weird looking when it's just painted like that. But I get what they're trying. I get what they're trying to do. But this is he's definitely added to the strike team, and that's very see this type of Xavier to be made, I guess. So as an exclusive, I know it's not everybody's Xavier. This head sculpt though, that's a nice addition that we can utilize. Like, can it be used? Does it have the same? Yeah, that's the same ball peg. Definitely have a head right there. It works. Can't wait for the X-Men 97 version of Xavier. I hope it's a good one. I really do. I wonder what kind of chair they're going to have him have. Does yeah, this will fit? I think. I think it will fit. It kind of fits. Should fit. I don't know why it's tight. Well, maybe it's because I haven't used it for a while. It's possible. But it would. Yeah, it would look like that. So that's cool. The stone, yeah, it still matches. It's a little bit brighter, but it works. But this body, I hear we're getting like that jumpsuit version of Xavier. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm curious about the like Savage Land X-Men animated series Xavier. So we'll see. Shadow King head is a must for me though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm very upset with myself that I sold that Kingpin figure because I did utilize it as Shadow King and I sold the wave. I was at a point of Marvel Legends where I was slowly getting out of it. Slowly. Not a lot, but slowly getting out of it. And regret kicked in and I was like, oh, I got rid of a lot of Legends. And that was one of them. And I should have kept that one because of using that body for Shadow King. It was a good body for Shadow King. Pre-ordered the Professor X reissue as I don't have him for my. Oh, really? It's good though. It's good that you're able to get it. The reissue is nice that you're going to get it. Okay. So this Carnage, right? It's just reuse. And it looks very, very similar to which one was that? I'm gonna have to get it, aren't I? It looks very similar. Build a figure was that? Was that from the Venom Pole build a figure? I think it was. I feel like it was. But this one has different accessories, but it seems like it's the same body. So I still have the movie version of Xavier. Oh, it's from the right Xavier in figure form. I have the 2-pack one. If that's the one you're talking about. Carnage with some extra pieces right there. I'm loving all these reissues. I think it's really good because it definitely helps curb or spending in a way, but also helps, of course, for those that. So I don't mind it at all. Eat. Okay. So it's weird. It's got like a black is matte. I'll tell you that. I am gonna grab the other Carnage I have because it's one I have. The only Carnage I have, and I've been using the. I absolutely forgot the, but I use it with Null. This was the other Carnage. And from what I could see, it's the exact same figure. It's just the head sculpt is different. And where they put, well, no, it is all the same. You can see it's pretty much the same. His toes are painted black. This one is not. So there's that small difference. These hands are the same. Uh, there's some in some of the tendrils on the new Carnage here versus this one. There's no black on any of the tendrils. So yeah, see, there's the same back piece that's fit. Yeah, back piece. But yet there's black on this one versus no on that one. Now I liked this figure. I definitely did because you could army build, and I never army build it. I just used it for Null. But this, somewhat, I mean, it's got a nice Carnage head. It's got that going for it. But I think weapons are definitely a nice touch for it, but it's the same exact thing. I don't mind the pins. The pins don't bother me on this because it's doesn't really pose an aesthetic issue. But it's just like a complete reuse. Say, oh, here's a Carnage figure, and hey, we added some weapons to it. That's really it. The I have the one from the first Fox Trilogy movies. Oh, that one. Okay. Let's see. The only ones complaining are those trying to overcharge. Okay, so here are the weapons. We've got an axe, and we've got like a scythe. Joey Collect, what's up, man? How you doing? Your issues are being made in order to retire the aftermarket, though. Sure. I was watching a stream while I was recording an NFL podcast. Ah, yeah. So we can easily interchange these pieces with this one, but is there a slight? There is a slight paint difference. So this version has glossy red, while this version is a matte red. There are absolutely differences with these figures. This Carnage, at least, has got your typical articulation. It's not bad. Butterfly joints, double joints. I mean, it's all there. It's a neck hinge, so we definitely have something to go with some expression out of it, but it's okay. I'm just gonna. It feels very. It's definitely gummy. I'll tell you that. It's unfortunate because it's just an older. It's an older body, and that gumminess is just really used to some of these newer figures. The gumminess in this stuff just kind of you off a bit, and you're just like, ugh. How I'm going to. It's yeah. The gumminess is really messing me up right now because when I'm turning a hinge or I'm bending at the knee or the elbow, I feel like it's going to like rub off or something like that. That's just where I'm feeling it. Gummy, yeah, it's very gummy. It's more gummy than this one. This one actually feels much more. I don't know. It's a disappointment. I'll tell you. Glad I didn't pay full price for it, but damn, I'm okay with having this Carnage versus this one because this one I keep with no. That's where I'm going. They absolutely should have done a figure, but I guess as a cash grab in a way to make an exclusive for Target, there's your reissue. That's really what it is. The issue. And to be honest, have we seen this scythe and axe before? Was there another figure that had those items? I'm trying to recall if there was. If not, and that's new sculpt for it, that's fine, but they really should have done more with the figure and updated that. Carnage was an updated figure I would have wanted. I saw this my local Target a month past and had him on pre-order as well. I just got too many pre-orders hitting, so he had to get cut. Perfectly fine. I think you made a choice for it because he's definitely not worth that $25 price. That's crazy. All right. Venom. Let's do it. And these retro card backs. I love them. But there's a part of me that's like, and this was an exclusive, but we're getting less and less Build-A-Figures now. Did I get it all? Oop, I missed a spot. There we go. Okay, Venom. Let's see. So, I definitely wanted to get this. It is an updated figure. But we'll get another updated figure. Why? Because this still has pins. It's funny that they did that or did not do well. So I got the more recent Venom here. Which was this one, 3-pack, right? We were all happy with this one. Everything was, it was the Omega Red body. Great. It just worked. It absolutely worked. And they announced this one and they added diaphragm joint. That's it. They added a joint. That's good. That's a nice step in the right direction. I thought they would at least, make it pinless. That would have been, and then we would have had a really good Venom. But no, like I'm okay with the pins as long as it's not going to get all crazy. But you added the diaphragm joint, which is so we're going to get that extra articulation there. It's still, I was like, okay, I do like it. I still like it. We have an alternate head, which is really nice. I'm gonna pop on and see what we can do here. Let's see. Our Venom, less bath waves. Now I need a Carnage. Really? That pisses me off because you have no choice but to buy. I get it. I absolutely get it. But it is less baths now. It definitely is. So we definitely will still. How much can we really move back here? Especially these butterfly joints. Well, that's actually pretty good. The head, oh no. All right, we're gonna have to do some work. The head, he can't look up. What the hell? Bell joint. So there's our problem. It should have been a hinge. Wow, that has very, very little movement. That's not good. So I'm gonna have to, I'll cut off a piece here so we could make him look up. That's not good. Looking down is somewhat okay, but that's unfortunate. Diaphragm torso. It's good. It is good. And of course the edge. Cool. Double jointed knees. So it's the same as before. And of course the ankles, they're all there. So not too bad, I guess. This is pretty crazy. So I like. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you could do some you can do some good stuff here. That's not bad. I wonder. Yeah, looking up, that's going to be a problem. You really need him to look up because even I I want him to. There's more you could do with that. I I have to change that. 26 now. There you go. Oh my god. Hasbro does not know how to make a good double ball head and neck. Yeah, it really messed it up. That really there definitely can be something better with that. This I gotta look up some poses. I need to look. There's some good stuff that I can probably mess with and try to have a nice pose for him. Would be nice. Yeah, I'm definitely stuff out. Uh yeah, there's some pretty good stuff. Yeah, the neck is gonna bother me. The neck will absolutely bother me. There is. I wonder if I could do this. Yeah, he can really that the diaphragm and the ab crunch together can really do some work there. Too bad. I'm still just looking at other things just to see even some. It's got this nice, like, he's got this hulking type body that really works, and it still worked on him. He definitely did it, but I think it's because the added ab crunch could absolutely make for a for better posing. But even if I were to hold that, which would be good if he could look up, like look straight ahead, I will be doing some work. I'll definitely do some work for that. That's unfortunate. Still, I'm still going to enjoy it. I really would. It's not too bad though. You need the open mouth head to look up. I know. The open mouth head would definitely look would look even like this. Something like this with a hinge neck, he would look up perfectly fine. Because look at this. Why did they this Venom has the hinge neck? So can I use this head on there? Oh, I can. So look at this. If I were to do similar pose, that's basically the same pose. He's got the lower crunch of of the diaphragm joint, which is good. But here he just has the ab crunch, but look how his neck is able to just pose upward. Yeah, they changed the neck. If they kept the neck, that would have been really good. I don't know why they would change the neck. I'm happy with the Venom from the Null 2 pack, but this one is a bit tempting. And Beltran, what's up, man? If you try head swapping, the Null 2 pack are pretty good with. Okay, cool. I could check that out. Shaving them back. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna Dremel the hell out of that just to see. Fucked up on the neck. Yeah, well. That is the unfortunate situation going on. So if I were to that would be okay. Then see, he can't. He can't. He's just looking down. Oh boy. Oh well. Yeah, we'll fix it. I will definitely. That's not good. If company knows proper double ball joint head and neck, it works well. They just messed it up. The lower ball it's not doing a thing. I mean, if it was still the hinge, I would have accepted it. But man, that's a crazy thing. When it was fine, I makes them change it like that. It's the same torso. It's the same upper torso, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same upper. These tendrils here were from because the holes in Omega Red had those holes for his shoulders, his shoulder. So of course they filled it with tendrils. Here they filled the gap in, so it's still this upper torso, but they just changed the neck. Why would they change? Look at this. I may just do a review on this just to see. That's crazy. That really is. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna I'll mess with it. I will definitely mess with it. I'm just surprised it went like this. Let's see. Can't wait for the Jean Grey too. I almost ordered it to see at CMD, but I was like, I can wait. I didn't want to pay the extra like $10 ship it. Well, yeah. I can wait. All right, guys. We're at 11 o'clock. We are going to call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you all for just listening, participating in the chat. I appreciate the conversation. So on these Monday nights to just hang out with you guys, talk about toys, opening up some figs. Always a lot of fun. So I appreciate your time here. Thank you so much, guys. I think I'll have the RetroCon video tomorrow, and then we have the toy hunt closer to Friday. So look forward to that. And I hope I can throw in maybe a Venom review in the week. I'll definitely try. I'll try to do that. I'm very curious to hear what other people's thoughts are. That's wild. That's definitely wild to see. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that. As far as it goes, that's all I got. Thank you guys. Have a good night. To see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.